So, I've been to Austin before, but always for work, and I've always been curious about this city because Austin seems to be a place full of contradictions. It's in Texas, but it's famously a little weird. It's a city known for barbecue and food trucks, but also fine dining, live music and tech, cowboy boots and art, city streets and swim holes. So this time, instead of just coming here for work, I came back simply because I wanted to explore. I do have some things I want to see and do here, but mostly I'm curious to find out what makes Austin feel like Austin. Hey friends, so I just arrived to Austin and I made a mad dash over here after dropping my bags at my Airbnb so I could come see the bats fly. You can see the state capitol behind me here. We'll go there tomorrow, but right now I am here on top of the Rivers Bridge, and I am awaiting to see the infamous Austin bats, your first weird thing of Austin. All right, stay tuned. And so those swirls in the distance, those are literally swarms of bats up there in the sky. They look like black clouds floating around, but those are all bats. So cool. Okay, so everybody was always hyping up the bat thing. And I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it was definitely worth seeing. It was very, very cool. So walked back to my Airbnb after spotting the bats, and I fell in love with this little food hall, mostly this outdoor seating area. It was super, super cute, and I made my way in and treated myself to an arepa and a glass of cider. It was very delicious.
For any questions, press the support button to speak with a support agent.
Okay friends, I'm in my very first driverless Uber. This is definitely a quintessential Austin experience, so check this out. So this is the Texas State Capitol, the largest Capitol building next to the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. Getting my steps in, y'all. Getting up to the top of this Capitol building. So I'm back in the driverless car and I am headed over to a store called Tecovas, and it is a boot store. So one of my goals on this trip was to see if I couldn't find a pair of cowboy boots, because they come in handy during Jazz Fest in New Orleans, and I have heard that this is the place to go. So let's go take a look, see what they have. So I was incredibly impressed with this boot store. The number of boots, the styles, the choices. It was honestly a little bit overwhelming, but I did manage to narrow it down to my two favorites.
It happened. Do you want to guess which ones I got?
All right, we took a little middle of the day hot break, and now we are back and we are headed to the Boardwalk at Lady Bird Lake. It's a little bit cooler now, and you can see this setting is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and I am on the hunt for the Stevie Vaughn statue. That's my goal for this visit, so we'll see if I can find it. So a few years ago, I lost someone very near and dear to me, and he was unequivocally the #1 Stevie Ray Vaughan fan in the world. So when I realized that the statue is here, I of course had to come make a visit in his honor. With Texas. Friends, so I made my way down to the infamous 6th Street in Austin. I think being from New Orleans, my expectations are somewhat low. But so far I like what I see. It's a nice vibe, lots of music coming out of the bars. I was warned by my Uber driver, be really careful when you go down there, it's pretty shady. And then when I told him I was from New Orleans, he's like, oh, it's not as bad as Bourbon Street. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. Good morning, friends. It is day 3 here in Austin, Texas. And I am headed to go on a barbecue wine tour. There goes Austin with those contradictions. Anyway, I wanted to pop in because I wanted to share that, prior to traveling solo, I rarely did tours simply because I felt like, I don't know, it's just things tourists did, right? But what I've noticed since I've been solo traveling is there's a lot of effort that goes into planning everything on your own. Figuring out where to go, figuring out what part of town you need to be in, figuring out how you're going to get there. And so what I found is having one day where I let somebody else do all that and I can just sit, relax, and enjoy has truly become a gift and something that I look forward to. So taking you with me today, and yeah, let's go get some barbecue and wine. To the barbecue place. That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat, just saying. We are in Austin wine country.
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
Who knew? So we are at our second winery today, and this is Dukeman Vineyards. And yeah, I'm gonna bring you into the tasting with me.
Be running from top to bottom, 1 white, 1 rosé, and 4 reds. So all of them are dry, except the last one is going to be our semi-sweet, so like the dessert for the tasting.
I came to Austin because I was curious about the contradictions. But somewhere along the way, I realized maybe that's not really what this trip was about. Maybe it was just about curiosity itself. I think sometimes we assume that getting older means becoming more certain. We know what we like. We know where we're comfortable. We know who we are. And there is something wonderful about that. However, I don't ever want knowing myself to become a reason I stop surprising myself. Because curiosity isn't something we lose as we age. Sometimes we simply stop making room for it. And this weekend reminded me how much fun it is to make room for it again.
As always, I meet really amazing people when I travel solo. So this is Deborah and Jessica, and it is Deborah's birthday. So we are celebrating the birthday with the vino. I cannot think of a better way to end my trip in Austin than doing a little two-stepping.
Don't say that like
And of course, I always want to leave you with my home for the moment, which apparently a lot of you very much enjoy. So this was the lovely place I got to stay in Austin. If this inspired you to choose an experience of your own, please consider liking this video and subscribing and come along for the next chapter. Don't forget to also follow us on Instagram as well. Maybe I'll see you somewhere being curious out in the world. Until next time, bye for now.